Good morning, everybody. Welcome to New Ideas, New Talk, the live of New Ideas on New Opportunity Network. We are today with, I would consider a special guest. So I want to welcome Daiana Huber from CPIP. Hi, Daiana, how are you?
Hi, Nino. Thank you. Thank you for putting this very nice label. Special guest. It is an honor to join the rest of the team and have a chat with you. Thank you.
Yes. As you remember, actually, we the live with your interview, and so here we are again because I think we can consider actually now a special moment because finally the guideline and the call of Erasmus are out, and actually at the moment our network is we can say it's crazy because everybody is writing project. We are busy with the workshops to finalize all the ideas. So it's a really crazy moment. Actually, I want to say thank to you to spend some time with me in this crazy time because it's I know that it's in the time at the moment is important, and but you know that all the partners of the network are following us, so we want to have this chat with you.
Yes, of course. Thank you, and all the network partners that are making this crazy rush, possible, because it is game on. We know exactly what are the policies that we are supporting. We know exactly what is the budget, what is available, and we have the opportunity through our network to know each other well enough to go straight on into partnership building.
Yes, it's right. So the event actually we had in November was preparing us to this moment. So because I want to remember to the audience that CPIP and the network New Ideas or New Opportunities run every year in person in Brussels for all the members, and this year was online. Also was a challenge. It was really successful, and that prepare all of us actually for this moment, for to start applying for the project, to put our idea in practice. So let's go on the topic. Let's start talking a bit about the new call of Erasmus. We see that there are different news. Actually, the program is a bit different than how it was the last years. And maybe we can start with the small difference to understand if they are opportunity for all of us working in the European project, or if they are maybe something less than the opportunity. So maybe we can start talking about this small scale partnership. What do you think about it?
Of course, just wanted to say that we have some new beginnings and some old beginnings. Some of it is just rewording, others is actually rethinking the philosophy of how you plan your activities. But all in all, indeed, the opportunities are there for grasping. We do not have enough capacity as much as it would have been needed to take advantage of all the possibilities, and this is why we have the network. Now, you were saying about the new stuff, new perspectives and new opportunities. The opportunity for the small scale partnership is that specifically for organizations that were not involved in previous projects. So this is specially targeted for those that are now entering Erasmus with the willing to participate. This is challenging. I would encourage all potential interested partners to join, to apply. But I would also advise question on how you build the partnership and the trust level you have amongst your partners. So ask questions.
It's asked question. There is something else actually new. We were used to hear about intellectual output. This intellectual output seems they disappear from the application, but actually something is just changed. So maybe you can tell us more about that.
It depends how much time you have to dissect the European School of Project Management and which way do we go or what do we like. We had work packages, we had work streams, we had intellectual outputs. So it is what it is. We adapt. The idea is that the activities are there, allocate them carefully to partners, distribute activities in blocks that are relevant and focus on what you are getting out of each block of activities.
Okay, so actually we are talking about action because these are our projects, our action that will become real because we have needs that be fully accomplished, and so these actually are, and they are still there. You are right. It's just they are just called in a different way. Sorry?
Not so new beginnings.
Not so new beginnings. Yes, because for those who knows Erasmus, we can see the slight change because we are used to work in the applications, but the program didn't change so much. It became just bigger. We can say that the promise of the Commission actually was maintained because the budget is bigger than before, and Erasmus will continue to exist, and it's something that for us it's really important because after this really tough year, actually we need the real cooperation.
Yes,
something else.
Yes. Just wanted to share one piece of information that fits with what you said. Imagine that we have 70% of budget that is allocated for supporting the mobilities, opportunities for all from lifelong learning perspectives. So it is not just vocational or teaching, it is lifelong learning, it is also adult education, because this is something important that we want to promote. And then you have 30% of the budget which is invested in cooperation projects and policy development activities where organizations gain experience, gain international connection, strengthen each other's capacity, and most importantly, support the 5 or 6 relevant public policies that it is our job to support in education.
Yes. So let's go back a bit on the technical things. We want to be more technical today. So something changed in the budget building of the project. Can you explain to us a bit which are actually these changes?
Well, the changes are that first and foremost, you cannot project, design, and calculate in a very accurate way your budget, not until you have opened the application form, because there is no longer a strict dedicated amount allocated in correspondence with the number of implementing months. You could have a short period project with the maximum budget, or you could have a long period project with not such big of a budget. So open the application form, because you will see there some auto calculations that are not necessarily to the book, respecting what is in the guide or what we have previously experienced.
So if I'm not wrong, it seems that with this new application we are a bit more free. What do you think about it?
I would want to say maybe we are a bit more restricted in thinking, but our financial guru and the guru of half of Europe, if I may say so, my manager, Miss Pana, is whispering from back office that we can also say that we are more flexible in allocating budgets to partners, to activities. And one positive aspect is the fact that we are now 80% covered in the exceptional costs, as previous it was 75 and the rest it was own contribution. Now it is not the case, it is increased. What else is positively inserted there. We have a budget allocation for online events, which previously it was not. It's either face-to-face or you do it without a budget allocation, and now there is automatically assigned an amount of money if you think that you will have an online event. What else?
I think this time of pandemic also had to make change in our life, but also make change in this type of program, because now being online and being in the event online is starting being part of our daily life. And actually, I think it's important things that it reflects also in the program, it reflects also in the budget, because also this kind of activity has cost that we are having every day, so they have to be claimed in the project budget. I think it's.
And you should start investing in buying some bicycles for your staff, because we have an increased allocation per participant. If for the staff training we are using the green traveling concept, train, bike, public means of transportation, which are categorized as green, they are supported.
That is good, because we know that actually the Green Deal and the environment protection of it's one of the goals of actually of the Commission, and this will be a transversal priority in all the programs. So the green. Yeah, the green can be applied in different way. Also, for example, try to don't print a lot of material, try to travel with electronic ticket. All these kind of things are also green things that can be applied in the project.
Recognizing credit where credit is due. That is also green, because that is sustainability, recognizing the intellectual property rights, using local entrepreneurs, using small businesses, catering for sustainable approach in project meetings, implementing management with a green perspective, making sure that your employees have health insurance, making sure that your employees have a healthy environment, that you're implementing inclusive policies. So green is not necessarily the first 3 or 4 things on top of the list when we think about how to make it sustainable. Changing the light bulbs and investing in bicycles is actually a way of spending public money. And this is something that CPIP has been working for the past years, and we are in the final moment of putting out our sustainable handbook for project management implementation.
So it's there are a lot of new things that I think already our network discovered, because all of us, we are keen working on our application. And I want just to remind that the network exists because also CPIP is the permanent secretariat of the network, is managing us all together. And sometimes at the moment, I would say a bit annoying maybe with email, because you are sending all this mail, but it's a way. I want to remember to all the partners that it's a way to feel that we are part of the group. Even if we are receiving a lot of email coming from the network at the moment, it's because we are a big group of people working together. So I want to remember the great job CPIP is doing. I want to remember also, if you want to get in touch with CPIP, is possible through the website, the official website that is appearing here. And what I want to say, the next step of the visibility of the network, it will be a magazine that will be published actually the end of the month.
Give credit that it was your idea, and it was your editorial work that pushed us, all members of the network, in submitting as fast as we could, so that the places don't run out, as many project ideas. And excellent. This is one of the finest examples of why we network and why we need partners that, on a voluntary basis, because this was your idea, on a voluntary basis, pick up responsibilities and deliver so that we show spending public money in Erasmus or in any other kind of program is a progress for professional community, for local community, for the general concept of lifelong learning.
So we hope at the end of the month we will be with this magazine at the end, and we can see all our nice faces and nice project inside of it. I want to say good luck to everybody with the deadline. I know that the next months will be a crazy working months. I want to thank you to be in this live today, and to give us this precious time that at the moment is actually a really precious time. So thanks, Daiana. Thanks to be with us today here. I want to tell you something because you receive a compliment from Stacy that he commented on Facebook. So, we say hello and to
one
all
of our precious members in the network.
Yes.
That is still with us, regardless of how difficult political situations might be across Europe, and we cherish and treasure their involvement and all the involvement of our network partners, because no one has it easy. This is not an easy profession. It's not an easy context. So this is much appreciated from all of you.
So have a nice day. Ciao, Daiana.
Nino. Ciao.
Ciao, ciao.